everyone. Welcome to Phone Talk Radio.
Once the Godzilla movie's over, I'll be able to...
What Godzilla movie is this now?
It's Godzilla King of the Monsters from 2019.
No, I heard that was a real bad movie, too.
No, see, that's the thing. The first Godzilla was bad. The second one was... Look, the second Godzilla movie, I'm not going to say that it was a great movie, but it was way better than the first. And yet, the opposite thing happened. The first movie was successful, and the second one, this one, flopped. The reason why that happened is because the first Godzilla movie was the first Godzilla movie in 10 years. The last Godzilla movie came out in 2004. The license, the people that run the Godzilla license in 2004 said there's not going to be a Godzilla movie for 10 years. And that's what happened. They didn't make a Godzilla movie for 10 years. And so in 2004, when the Godzilla movie came out, everyone was excited about Godzilla. And so there was a lot of anticipation and excitement. So it was successful, made a lot of money. But the problem was...
Matthew Broderick, right?
Matthew Broderick was in 1998. That was before they did the...
again, you're one of those people who doesn't have the characters don't have to be original or look like the other ones, and that's great. But for me, Godzilla looks like Godzilla, but the Japanese still won't give him the rights to the image of it, and it just looks like a fucking lizard. So it's stupid.
Wait, I'm not... What did you say? I'm not... I want original what? What were you saying?
You don't like original characters. Freddy doesn't have to be Robert Englund. Hellboy doesn't have to be Ron Perlman. Other people think that because it gives him character to the... You're not like that, which is great. I wish I could be like that, but I'm not. So.
By the way, that's not. First of all, I never said what you're saying. I said that.
You did say that.
I said, hold on. I said.
You always put flop on your stuff. You said I don't go by.
You're
Robert
putting it.
Doesn't have to be Freddy Krueger. I just look at the storyline.
No. What you're saying is you're misrepresenting what I said. I said that I'm okay with a new version of something if. Okay, hold on. First of all, I'm against any remakes, and I've always told you that. If in my opinion...
But you go see remakes, and you said, I liked it. Oh, it was good.
If it was good, it was good, but that's what I'm trying to say. Look, if Freddy, Robert Englund, he can't play Freddy anymore. He's like, how old is he? I don't know how old he is, but he's probably 70 or something. The point is that, yeah, he should be Freddy. He is Freddy. I never said I was okay with someone else playing the role. I'm saying that if you're gonna do a reboot, which I'm totally against in the first place, and I've said this ever since they made the remake of King Kong back in 2005, and I was like, why are they remaking King Kong? But in my opinion, I don't want a remake. I want a new movie. Let me give you an example. You know what the best remake of Day of the Dead. They made a remake of Day of the Dead in 2008. A remake of the what was the original one? 85, I think. They did a remake in 2008 that was just dreadful. It was so bad you can't.
Ring Rames again, and the zombies ran.
Yeah. Mina Suvari, right. Okay, right. So, that was horrible. That was a horrible movie. Horrible. So horrible, it's unbelievable. But...
Yeah, but you liked the remake of Dawn of the Dead. You thought it was okay. You said, it was good. It was.
Here's what I said to you. I said the remake of Dawn of the Dead pales in comparison to the original.
Yeah, but you still liked it, is what I'm trying to say.
But I said, but they did. It was entertaining. It was in a certain way entertaining. But like I said, it was nothing compared to the original. It was much worse. It wasn't anywhere near as good as the original. But like I said, I thought that they did have an entertaining energy. Anyway, look, I mean. I have a lot of complaints about the Dawn of the Dead 2004 remake.
I know, but again, you still liked it, though. I hated the whole thing, because zombies that run like that, you have no chance of fighting. If they run faster than a human, unlike the slow-walking ones, you have a great chance of surviving.
I already said that I do not...
Yeah, but you also said you liked the remake of Pet Sematary. You said it was good. So you said Season of the Witch Halloween, said, it doesn't have to have Michael Myers in it. It wasn't supposed to be, and I liked it. And so I'm just saying,
I said,
like it, even though you say you don't. It's like, for me and Dave and a lot of other people, it has to be the same character, because the mask on Freddy adheres to the person's face. So Freddy looks like Robert Englund. This other guy Jack Earl Haley, whoever it was, didn't look like Freddy. So, I mean, Jason, you don't have to because he was a hockey master. Just have a tall person and bulky, and that's it. Doesn't have to show face. So, I mean, that's the correct. So,
first of all, when it comes to Dawn of the Dead, I didn't like the running zombies, and I didn't think that the tone of them in the mall was the right tone at all. I thought that the tone was completely wrong compared to the original. I thought that they didn't have to go through the trouble of blocking the doors like they did in the original because they didn't want to bother in the remake. The remake has lots of problems. I mean, lots of things I don't like about it. But I also thought that some of the actors and some of the scenes were entertaining to watch. I don't, and I like certain things and I dislike things. I don't understand. You don't have to either fully like or fully hate something. And many times there are things you like about something and things you don't like. But when it comes to the remakes, Freddy, of course I wish that Robert Englund could play the role forever. But he can't play the role forever. And so, if you're going to make a new Freddy, then maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. I'm not in any way against that. In fact, when it comes to Godzilla, and by the way, what you said about Godzilla, I don't think they ever... In 1998 Godzilla, it wasn't because they didn't have the rights to the image. It was because they wanted to make a new, different Godzilla. And I'm all open to making a new, different Godzilla, but I didn't think that Godzilla worked because I thought that it just wasn't. I didn't like it. It kind of looked more like a cross between like a panther and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I didn't like the Godzilla from the 1998 movie.
But the other ones don't look nothing like it either. They look like lizards. So my point is,
which one?
See, that's the problem.
Wait, hold on, wait.
It should look like the Godzilla. I'm sorry. A lot of people are sticklers for that.
What other ones?
Like
wait, what other ones? What other? Wait. What you said? Other ones don't look like Godzilla. What are you talking about?
Ever since they couldn't get the rights for it, the Matthew Broderick one, ever since then, it all looks like a lizard. It doesn't look like Godzilla like it should be.
Okay, wait. Hold on. First of all, I'm pretty sure that they had the rights, and I'm pretty sure they could have made it look just like...
they don't have the rights. Again, I keep reading they don't have the rights. That's why they don't make it look like the original Godzilla.
I don't think...
All right, look it up, dude. I'm not... All right.
Okay, you know what? Let me put it this way. You may be right about the 1998 Godzilla, but the other statement you said about every Godzilla since then, which would include the 2014 and the 2019 movies, the two new ones. In the two movies, the 2014 and 2019, I guess you haven't seen them, but Godzilla looks exactly like the old Godzilla.
According to when I saw the promo for the movie King of Monsters or whatever, nothing in the promo and the poster, nothing looked like the regular Godzilla.
Well, then you didn't see any pictures or scenes of Godzilla then, because Godzilla looks exactly like the original Godzilla. I guarantee it. Watch the movie then. It looks just like the original Godzilla. Guaranteed. So, whatever, I don't know what rights problem you're talking about, but it's not related to the two new movies, because the two new movies, Godzilla looks like Godzilla. He doesn't look different. He doesn't look like a lizard. He looks like Godzilla. So
I'm going to Google images right now, see if it comes up.
Yeah, Google images, or I'll find you an image. I'll find it. I mean, you may be looking at pictures of other monsters, because the Godzilla movies have other monsters besides Godzilla.
It looks nothing like Godzilla.
What I'm saying is that there might be other monsters in the movies that you're looking at.
This is supposed to be Godzilla, and the thing, he's breathing fire. It looks nothing like Godzilla. How do you think that?
I don't know what you're talking. Send me a picture. I don't know what picture you're looking at.
I don't know how to send fucking pictures on this fucking phone. I'm ready to smash it against the wall.
Just send me a link. Send me a link to wherever you can send a link, right?
I don't know this fucking thing. Hang on.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Well, I'm trying to Google images. So. I'm just saying that I don't know how to do these fucking phones. You know me, but just shit.
Right, but if you go into the top part where it has the URL...
I'm trying to find that, dude. No URL's coming. There's a big X on the right where you click off of it. And you also liked World War Z where the zombies ran, so you can't say you don't like, the originals of Dawn of the Dead, but you like running zombies because World War Z you said was a good movie and the zombies ran, so... I
hate running zombies. I've already had a whole conversation about that. I'm just saying that...
But you still like the movie, though, is what I'm saying. How can you like a movie if the zombies run and you say, oh, it was a good movie? You're not going to like it because the zombies run, so...
In World War Z, they didn't run a lot. I don't even remember. The point is that the fact in World War Z, their behavior in World War Z had nothing to do with the story. They could have been slow. It didn't make any difference. Like, there was no effect on the actual story. I mean, it had nothing to do with anything. So, there was no... they might as well have been slow in World War Z. There wasn't anything.
I know, but my point is, you still like these movies, even though If I hate something in a movie, if it's a running zombie or whatever, I'll hate the whole fucking movie. I don't pick parts of it because it's stupid. I don't like it because the whole plot is them running. I'm sorry, or whatever the hell it is. I don't like stupid stuff like that. Even like with vampire movies, it's fucking stupid. So I hate it if it's even a little bit things off. It's not the original script like George Romero. Even George Romero said you shouldn't run. If The Walking Dead had running zombies, it might be popular, but I wouldn't fucking watch it.
Yeah, like I said, the zombies.
Well, that's my point with you. You keep flip-flopping on your thing. Stick with it. If you hate running zombies, don't see the movie. And don't say it's good if it's fucking... It ruined the movie for you, is what I'm trying to say.
When I went to go see World War Z, I didn't know that they were going to be running, so I couldn't not see it because they were running because I didn't see them running. The point is that...
You still said it was a good movie. You still liked the movie you said, so...
It was good. I don't think they were really... I don't even remember if they ran or not. But the point is that it doesn't... Them running had nothing to do with the story. It wasn't... Dawn of the Dead was...
That's my point. You don't think you flip-flop on certain things. And if I recorded you, you would say, oh, wow, I did say that. And you're right. I never said that. Yes, I did.
There's there's no difference between what I'm saying about running zombies. Running zombies is bad. It's a bad thing. I've always said that.
You liked running zombie movies. Why don't you just say you did because you did?
No, I don't... I said to you that in Dawn of the Dead...
The remake of Day of the Dead was so horrible, but you didn't say the same thing about the remake of Dawn of the Dead. They both ran in both movies, so I don't understand. Why do you like the one and not the other? I don't get it.
What I'm saying is that you totally miss the point that you cannot like something about a movie and you can still like other things about the movie. You're like, that doesn't make any sense that you don't understand that. That's what you can do. You can like something and you can dislike something. I mean, I don't know what the... In World War Z, it's not like Dawn of the Dead. In World War Z, there's not really much significance. I mean, there's part of World War Z where Brad Pitt has to walk right by zombies, and he does because he has some kind of, I forget what he does. He does something that makes the zombies not really notice him or not think of him, not want to attack him. It's kind of straight. It was near the end of the movie. I forget exactly how it worked, but the point is that...
Here's the thing with you. If you had to be a Siskel and Ebert, give a thumbs up or thumbs down, you couldn't because there's certain parts of the movie you liked and then certain parts you didn't like. So you'd be like, I don't know what to give it because I like this part, but I didn't like that part. So you can never give it a yes, it was good, or no, it was bad. You're in between, so you never be a good movie reviewer if you had to give a thumbs up or thumbs down.
No, that's ridiculous. I always can give a thumbs up or thumbs down, but Siskel, it's funny because it's funny what you're saying because like later on, Siskel and Ebert. They created like a new thing on their show, which is called kind of like I forget what they called it, but it was kind of like the wavering thumb. It was kind of like they would have like reservations, or they would have.
Movie you saw when you tell me about it.
I'll find it in there. But they actually made an addition to their thumbs up, thumbs down rule.
Nah, see, I either like something or I don't like it.
I can easily tell you a definitive thumbs up or
thing that the lizard-looking thing, King of the Monsters poster.
Hold on, let me see if I can find.
But no, I like. Everybody hated Kong Skull Island. I love that movie.
That has nothing to do with Godzilla. So.
No, I know, but it's King Kong. It's still in the monster realm.
Well, I mean, yeah, they want to connect it to Godzilla. They actually do want to. They actually want to connect
what they did with the Japanese, they stole our Godzilla and made him and gave him slanty eyes like he was Japanese. And they gave him powers. He chewed on electricity to get powers. I'm like, what the fuck is this stupid shit?
But I would, like I said, I could easily give any movie thumbs up or thumbs down. And I would say, like, let me give you an example. Like, Siskel and Ebert, when they reviewed Blade Runner in 1982, Ebert said that he liked the visuals, but he thought the story was weak, and he thought that the story was not interesting at all. But Ebert gave it a thumbs up based on the way it looked and said that it was very entertaining to look at. Siskel said that he agreed with Ebert, but he said that the visuals, he didn't care about the visuals after 20 minutes because he didn't care about the story either, so he gave it thumbs down. Ebert gave it thumbs up. So the point is that basically they both felt very similarly about the movie. One of them thought that the visuals were enough to warrant seeing it and gave it thumbs up. And the other one said, well, they were not enough gave a thumbs down. They both agree that they liked the visuals, but they didn't like the story or the characters. But one of them felt that the visuals were good enough to tell people to go see it. And the other said the visuals, even though they liked the visuals, it was not good enough. So, like I said, that was an instance where both of them liked one thing about the movie, but didn't like another. One of them gave it thumbs up because they thought that what they liked was enough, and the other gave it thumbs down because they thought that it wasn't enough. So, that's what I'm talking about.
You find it yet?
I'm working on it.
Just look up Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Hit images. It should come up.
Yeah, but they hide the images that are like...
Not me.
No.
Come right up.
They hide the images of him in the movie. You're looking at a...
Look at the poster.
Poster's meaningless. The poster, you can barely make anything out in the poster. The poster's a mess.
I can make it out. I saw it. It looks like a fucking lizard. The same thing. I can tell by the face and everything else.
It's not a lizard here. Wait.
Dude, look at the poster. Look at King of the Monsters Godzilla and look at the images that'll come up. They'll look like a lizard.
Okay, hold on. What we need is a screenshot of him actually in the movie. That we need, but okay, here we go. Here's one of the posters, but the poster's not good to go by.
Oh, sorry, I go by the poster. I'm sorry.
Well, you gotta see the movie. You can't go by the poster. Poster's
Why
ridiculous.
Not? No, that's false advertising. I'd sue.
It's not that it's false advertising. They're showing you him in a very strange way. It's not.
Dude, it doesn't look like the real Godzilla. How many times are you gonna argue about this? Don't look like it, then it's not. I'm not like you.
It does look like
a gray person. There's always gray areas. I'm a black and white person. I like it or I don't.
I'm trying to find it. I'm seeing.
Like I say, I like Cabin in the Woods until the end. I thought the ending was horrible. If they kept the whole thing the same premise, it would have been a great movie. But since the ending sucked, I'd watch it up until the end and shut it off.
Well, the ending kind of copies Return of the Living Dead, actually.
No, it's stupid.
So you don't like the fact that the water supply gets tainted and now everybody's gonna die?
What, Return of the Living Dead?
No, Cabin Fever. That's what happens at the end of Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever. I said the Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, Cabin in the Woods. Well, Cabin in the Woods is different. Cabin in the Woods is a very high concept.
No, it's a stupid concept. You put all the demons at the end, and then to leave it the way it was, like an experiment. Leave it like that, the whole thing would be fucking great. Then they fucking put all these stupid, cheesy CGI monsters, and then Sigourney Weaver's at the end. Just threw it from me. I'm sorry, I hate it.
Well, those were the monsters that they were basically doing what they were doing for. I mean, to make them happy. Of course, they represent us, you know.
I don't know. To me, it was stupid. Yeah, it doesn't look like the regular Godzilla. If you think that looks like the regular Godzilla, dude, I mean, you need glasses.
Well, let me show you the...
That's not the regular Godzilla, first of all.
I'm not saying he looks completely identical to the original Godzilla. Look,
it does not. Look, Google 1960s Godzilla. I'm telling you, it's night and day.
It's not night and day. The 1998 one looked totally different. This one looks very...
Looks like the 1998 one.
What?
This one looks like the 1998 one.
This one looks nothing like the 1998 one. That's the whole reason why people were happy when this movie came out, because they finally returned him to what he's supposed to look like. I don't know what they made a toy of him for the movie.
See, that's not him. Go to your friend Godzilla Bob. I bet you guarantee his Godzillas do not look like the ones in the movies. Guarantee it.
I don't know what to... I wish there were better pictures of Godzilla here, because this is... I don't think you remember what the 1998 one looks like, because it doesn't look like this.
Say so. I just sent you the original one. And if the movie does not look like that one, then it's not the original one. I don't care what you say. You can argue with me till you're blue in the face or I'm blue in the face. It ain't happening. Did you get it yet?
Hold on. Yeah, that's a close-up of his head, his torso. But what I'm saying is
it's his face, too.
I know, but the new one, it looks just like that, just a little less cartoonish. That looks a little more cartoonish. But
well, again, if it doesn't look exactly like that, I'm sorry, that's not the original.
But everything about the new one is like that. He has the little arms. He has the scales on his back. He stands on 2 feet. Not like, he doesn't like crawl around like the 1998 one did. He's, he looks the same. It's just...
Doesn't look like that in the poster.
I mean, I just watched the movie and I saw him.
Oh, here it is. Godzilla transformation over the years. How the Godzilla design evolved from... Okay, here we go.
Good, okay. That's
transformation, I mean they changed it. Doesn't mean they kept it.
Right, but this is designed on the original Godzilla. It's not...
Dudes in suits to CGI lasers. This is not the original Godzilla right here. Doesn't look like him. They fucked with his face. It's not him, sorry.
It's... They made... The 1998 one was completely different. The one that they're doing now...
Well, my point is this one is completely different, too. It doesn't look like the original, which none of them you just mentioned do. And if you think so, then you're not really... I go ask Godzilla Bob. I guarantee you he'll agree with me on this one.
I'll bet you that Godzilla Bob... I'm sorry, Godzilla Guy. I'll bet you that he likes the new movies. I bet you.
Like it, but I guarantee he has all these. I guarantee he has all these models and posters of the original, and you can compare them to his posters and stuff. I guarantee you, 150%, it would fucking be not the same original looking one.
It's not. You're talking about like technicalities. You're talking about like the character design.
Robert Englund looks like Freddy, and this other fucking schmuck doesn't look nothing like
the
Freddy.
design.
So that's the thing.
The design of the 1998 Godzilla was based on a completely different design, while the 2014 and 19. This is based on the original Godzilla. It's
based, but it's not, is what I'm trying to say to you.
Well, it's not going to be identical. Why would it be identical? That's just stupid.
Then it's not Godzilla then.
It is Godzilla because it's got...
No, it's not. The original, you go by the original, dude. I'm sorry. You're just
Spider-Man, look, they've made... hold on.
Dawn of the Dead was great, and Zombies Ran, it was an awesome action movie.
If you look at Spider-Man from 2002, 4, and 7, and then you look at Spider-Man from 2012 and 14, the costume is the same costume. But it's not exactly the same costume. There are slight stylistic differences. I mean,
just listen to what I'm saying. If it's not identical, just to use this theory, then it is not the same. If they changed it, it's not the original Godzilla to me. You have to know what original is compared to. Otherwise, it's not. It doesn't really. Forget it. It's not. It's not the same Godzilla, and you have to get over it. And other people will tell you the same thing. You never have these arguments in groups, and they're like, "Yeah, you're right. It doesn't look like the original identically. You're right. It doesn't."
Your rule can be about identical, and that's fine. If that's how you want to go about it, that's fine. But I think that's...
A lot of people say with the new Freddy Krueger,
no one...
like, it doesn't look like Robert Englund. I don't like it. It sucks.
We're not talking about Freddy Krueger. It has nothing to do with it. What I'm saying is that...
They're talking about identical characters in the movie. Like I said, Friday the 13th, Jason's in a hockey mask. You have to find somebody who's tall and maybe bulky, and then you got a Jason. Doesn't matter who's under the mask.
Well, then you think...
Michael Myers.
Okay, so then, hold on. So that means that you think that in those movies... he's not identical because there are variations on the mask over the years.
But my point is...
Wait, hold on. Wait. Do you know that most movies have a slight variation in the mask? In fact, there are masks that are specific to one movie or another. And that means that...
Don't have a resemblance to William Shatner.
No, what I'm saying, if you look at these different movies, these different horror movies, and you look at, Halloween, for instance, or you look at Jason, you look at Michael or Jason, right? There are variations on each character where things are not the same exact as they were before. It's not the exact same mask. And so, but it is a mask and it looks similar, but it's not exactly the same. I would doubt what?
Okay, then.
The point I'm trying to make is that if those masks are not identical, you're saying that then they're different characters and that they're not right.
Exactly.
But that's ridiculous. No one thinks that way. They're like almost
a lot of people think that way. They like the original Carrie when they changed it up in the movie with Julianne Moore. A lot of people hated that version. So I mean,
but no, that was completely different. This is not completely different. That's a totally different thing. The 1998 one is completely different, but the 2014 one is very similar, and it's based on the same design. It's like, that's the whole point. I would say, I guarantee Godzilla fans were happy with the 2014 and 19 Godzilla. If you were looking for it to look...
I'm going to do this on my movie talk. Hang on. So many people.
If you think if you're looking for, I don't even know what identical means. You can't make it identical. What's identical got to do with anything? It's like saying, I don't get it.
No, I do. Again, that's why people hated the Freddy with Jack Earl Haley. It didn't have Robert Englund.
No, that's not why they hated it. They hated it because it was a horrible, horrible movie.
Well, they also hated it because it was not looking like Freddy. Everybody says Robert Englund.
No, if it had been a good movie and the character looked good, it wouldn't have mattered if it was Robert Englund or not. It wouldn't have made any difference. It would have, if it was a good movie, people would have liked it. It has nothing to do with that.
No, they hated a lot of people hated the remake of Pet Sematary too because it was.
No, it doesn't. The remake of Pet Sematary is not a great movie by any means. That's not the point.
You said you liked it though, so.
I said it wasn't horrible. Like you were saying, people were saying it was horrible, and I said it was not horrible.
All right, well, you differ on certain things then.
I'm just saying that Godzilla, people... In fact, you know what's funny about this whole thing? Even the people who own the license to Godzilla were not happy with the 1998 movie by being like that. So, even they didn't like it.
A lot of people didn't like the remake of fucking Child's Play either, so...
Here it says okay, they're talking about the evolution of Godzilla. It says, Roland Emmerich's vision for the character is definitely a standout in this list. Starkly different to all the other monster designs in the 65 years represented here. Emmerich's monster was much more prehistoric in design, looking somewhere between a T-Rex from Jurassic Park and a monster out of the Alien franchise.
Thank you.
That's the 1998 version. But
Okay,
then in 2000, that's what I told you. I said that one was different, and you said that that's like the new one, and it's definitely not like the new one at all.
Well, it's not like the original.
Then it says here, see, this I agree with. It says here, after the tragically disastrous Roland Emmerich 1998 film, Gareth Edwards' vision of Godzilla brought the kaiju back to the States in a big way. A towering achievement for the franchise in America. Edwards paid homage to the very first Godzilla movie by making his monster big, mean, and heavy as hell. The beast had never been visualized by computers so vividly before, with modern-day effects giving a startlingly realistic take on the character. That's what I agree. They took the original design and made it look more realistic. That's all.
Thank you. They did alter it. So you said it looks like the one from the 50s. It doesn't.
It does look like it. It's just better. They made it more realistic. It's not, the design is the same.
It doesn't look exactly.
The design of the new one is the same as the design of the original. There's a difference between the design and the details here. You're like, there's the overall design, and then there's the details. The new Godzilla is more detailed, it's more realistic, the face looks better, the eyes look better, it looks more realistic. But it's the same overall design. The 1998 one was not. The 2014 does not share anything in common with the 1998 one. They do not share anything. They're totally different. And the 1998 one is the only one that does not follow the overall design of Godzilla. The 2014 and 19 ones, they do follow the overall design of Godzilla. They look like Godzilla. You'd never see it and not immediately know that it was Godzilla. The 1998 one, if you saw it, you would not know that it's Godzilla immediately because it was so different. The new ones, you would immediately recognize that as Godzilla. Like, no question. No one would be confused. Nobody would be like, oh, I don't know what that monster is. No, they know it's Godzilla. It's got the scales going down the back. It's got the big hind legs, the little like arms. The face is it's the same face. It's just like the eye. Yeah, the eyes are different. The shape of the face is a little bit different, but it's the same design. It's like there's no.
All right, I put it in my movie group. We'll see what happens.
Well, what did you put? What did you write?
I said, me and a friend are having a disagreement. I think the Godzilla movies are horrible because they do not look exactly like the one from the 1950s and 60s. He said the Nightmare on Elm Street without Robert Englund was bad because of the storyline and not because someone else played Freddy. Opinions, please. Thank you.
Okay, but you should have said 2014 and 19 Godzilla because they're going to go all over the map with that. There have been plenty of other new Godzilla movies, including the 1998, and there was one in 2004. I mean,
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, I think, okay, I'm going to say, I'm a stickler for the original because that Godzilla and Robert Englund were the first ones. So, all right. See if I get any bites on my bait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm home. Oh, got a bite.
A bite? What?
You're the same as you. Which Godzillas are you referring to?
What did they say?
Which Godzillas are you referring to?
Yeah, I told you they were going to say that. So you got to say the 2014 and 19. Those are the ones you're saying you don't think look like Godzilla. Say that you don't think the 2014 and 19, that you think that the 98, say that you think that they look like the 98 one or whatever, like you were saying before.
Somebody agreed with you. Your friend is right.
Oh, what did he say?
He said your friend is right.
Okay, that's good.
All right, you got 1 point. You got one yes.
This is not like a game or something.
It's a game show.
This is
movie trivia.
It is kind of funny. Yeah, it's like what I want to do is tell them, the 2014 and 19 to me.
Well, they're like which ones? I said from the 90s to the present.
What? Wait, 90s to the present on what?
The Godzilla movies.
No, but we're only talking about 2014 and 19, not 90s. So there's been plenty of crap. The 98 one obviously was no good, and the 2004 one was no good. So 2014 and 19 specifically, the design.
Well, people are right now. I have a feeling by the time I get back to this post, I'm going to have at least 20 within a half an hour.
Okay. But I'm referring, like I said, I am referring to 2014, 2019. That's,
All right, here we go. He's right about Nightmare on Elm Street. Robert can only do so much until his age makes it impossible.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Let me finish. Jackie is a great actor that was brought down by an underdeveloped script, bad direction, and inconsistent makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I got 3 so far. 2 agree with you, so you get 2 points now.
Mm-hmm.
Me 0, you 2. 0 to 2.
Okay.
You may win this one, buddy. You may win it.
But yeah, definitely what I'd like to add is that I want to know if they think the 2014 and 19 ones, look like...
Oh, I'm sure somebody will put their take on if they liked it or not or whatever. I mean, I saw parts of the one with Matthew Broderick, which I was like, oh my God. But see, then they couldn't get the rights to it. So, and I think now they probably altered it, so they probably still couldn't get the rights to the original image of it. So maybe that's why they altered it.
No, I think that they have the rights. I mean, I think they had them the whole time, but if they didn't have them in 1998, then that could explain that. But they have them now because it's based on the original, so...
Stupid thing. Anyway, just think Godzilla's scary? Meet his lawyers.
Lawyers?
Yeah, they're probably fighting over image rights, let's see. Here we go. And who aggressively protect the radioactive behemoth from anyone who dares to appropriate his lizardly image from profit.
Well, that's if somebody tries to make a T-shirt with Godzilla and they're not allowed.
It's Hollywood, so...
No, but I mean, that's not... That's if you...
Oh, here we go. Toho forced Adler Phase Winery to Napa Valley to dump an undisclosed amount of wine for using the Godzilla image without permission.
That's what I just said. That's what it is. Nothing with the movie. It's some other person trying to make money off of Godzilla.
Here we go. Wait a minute. Godzilla's owner, Toho, has roasted Hollywood studios, automakers, toy manufacturers, rock bands, blah, 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 and just about anybody seen as capitalizing on the monster's unique features, name or theme music.
Right.
So, that's why they changed the features. You didn't agree with me, but it says it right here.
No, he's talking about the people that don't have the rights. Not the ones who have the...
Hollywood doesn't have the rights. That's why they changed his image.
No, send me the article. It's saying that they're going after people that are using Godzilla elements without having the rights.
I gotta go do my
I don't know.
Kabasi. Let me call you later.
Okay. All right.
This concludes another broadcast of Phone Talk Radio. Thank you for listening.